So I just did a video on what place judging has within the church, and I want to comment on something. So in Romans 14, it talks about us not judging each other, basically based on things that are not moral issues, like what we eat, what day we think is special, things like that. And while I think that it's best not to judge each other, as Paul said, because we all will stand or fall before God individually, it is still worth learning more about Him in those ways and teaching each other about Him in those ways, and but not imposing our convictions on other people. So I just wanted to throw that out there, that it's not like a not judging people, so not even talking about it, or you know studying it, things like that. But it's more of a still talk about it, still study it, and just let people make their own decisions, because they're the ones that are going to stand before God and rise or fall. And we need to do whatever is in our, like, what we feel convicted to do. So not to judge each other's personal walk with God when it comes to non-moral issues, not things that God specifically talks about in terms of what He likes and doesn't like morally, or how we treat each other. So I just wanted to note that it is still worth studying and listening to teachings and having conversations and all of that, to learn more about who God is in those ways and what He likes, but at the same time not forcing our convictions on other people. I have a friend who has this mantra that I really appreciate: I'm the boss of me, you're the boss of you. And then he follows it up with, if you're trying to get me to act, think, or feel in any way, then you're either a bully or a threat. Bullies I put in the hospital, threats I kill. I can't exactly say that last part because I wouldn't be able to follow up on that threat. But anyway, I do appreciate the sentiment of that mantra, because I think it is a great reminder not to try to control each other and force our convictions on other people. But we can certainly talk about our opinions, express them as opinions, and learn more about God and grow closer to Him through the revelations that God has given us of Himself. So anyway, just wanted to qualify what I said about judging earlier in that way.